barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. May 19th, checks and balances, man. May 19th, checks and balances, yo. And I can't wait to share this with the world. Go pre order. Go pre order. This is where you go pre order. Checks and balances, man. It's we gonna move mountains. Starring your favorite media personality, Charleston White, man. And should be exciting. And where we at with this? Let me sit up, man. That's what I think I need to do. You know how you guys hold Bob Arum accountable for a fight, and then you hold Eddie Hearn accountable for a fight, Oscar De La Hoya for a fight, and you say, "Man, if we don't make this fight, well, we got to hold Al Heyman accountable." I don't want to see Terrence Crawford fight Danny Garcia or Keith Thurman. For what? It's no. It has no value. All it does is makes them some money, obviously, and takes money away from the fans. If you accept that right now, I believe you're a part of the problem in boxing. And boxing is at its could be at a feverish pitch if we get Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. Everybody last night was like, "Man, we going to that fight. We going to that fight if they make that fight." Everybody was saying that. It's not even gonna be enough tickets. That fight is so big, it's not gonna be enough tickets, no matter where they hold it at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just elated, man. I'm just elated. I'm happy for Terrence Crawford. I'm happy for Earl Spence. I'm happy for the fans. So I'm happy for the sport of boxing. And I believe that we had this with Wilder and Fury. I'm talking about the sport. We had this with Wilder and Fury, but the pandemic took the trilogy away. So we didn't get that momentum, you know. Um, um, PBC for real is the worst at belaboring fights. Gary Russell, Leo Santa Cruz, Jared Hurd, Jamel Charlo, Jamal Charlo versus Daniel Jacobs, Jamal Charlo versus Laura, Jamel Charlo versus Laura, um, Wilder, Andy Ruiz, um, you know, and I'm missing a lot. 122, Reese Saline versus Stevie Fulton, um, Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, and I know Al Heyman isn't to blame for all those. The fighters declined and or have the ability to accept. But when you represent fighters and you give them two options, then you're basically telling them to go away. Like I said, when you understand the rules of boxing, you understand the truth. So if you're with your son and daughter and you say you got two options, you can stay home and clean the house, or you can go play at your cousin's house. They're gonna say play at their cousin's house because that's gonna give you the day off to play in the streets for a day. You know what I mean? As a parent, you know, and you set them up to take that play, and that's basically what happened. And so I say this as an optimistic fan. I don't want Al Heyman to get in the way. I don't want nothing to get in the way. Like I said, I want to be a fan. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give y'all the game, and I just want to be a fan, and I'm gonna hold whoever accountable that makes the play. And anything outside of Spence Crawford next is unfair to us. Crawford's ready, dominate performance. Porter, Earl Spence, dominating performance. Ugas, we ready, man. We ready. And rest in peace to that young brother, man. 37 years old, man. Murdered by his brother. Jesus Christ. And coincidentally, that aligns itself with Keith Thurman. That's one of his favorite songs. We ready. So I'm excited, man. I'm thoroughly excited. And if you have any level of integrity, if you have any love for boxing, if you say you keep it real, if you say this is old media, new media, left media, white media, Republican media, Democrat media, you know, whatever media you're a part of, I think we're all in agreement. Spence Crawford next, October, November. Let's make it. And if they smart, they get the date right now. Just like just like it has to be at least 6 weeks away from uh, what's the young man's name? Canelo. It has to be 6 to 8 weeks away from Canelo. So you're looking at September 18th, October. So you're looking at like first week of November. You're looking at first week of November, first week of December, or last week of October. And I'm basing it off of the Wilder dates. You know, the Wilder and Spence dates. He fought the first week of December. Wilder fought October 20th. And then he fought again November something against Luis Ortiz. So that's the dates that they typically play with as it pertains to you to leverage in the NFL. And don't be surprised if Bob Arum gets in on this deal because Bob Arum has 19 million subscribers on ESPN Plus. And when you have that many subscribers and you're talking money, you got to give them a piece of the pie, and to get more. You know what I mean? So um, don't be surprised if Bob Arum jumps in on this deal um, to make it happen. And in actuality, I think Al Heyman is actually going to call Bob Arum to confer with him about this fight because they are more alike than they are not alike. You know what I mean? No matter what the public opinion is, they are more in a line. I didn't say they like each other. More in aligned with one another. More aligned with one another than not. So, um, um, and he's gonna consult to him about ESPN Plus. They got 19 million subscribers. You need to touch those 19 million subscribers, and that's just the reality of it, man. It's just business. It's like when you're promoting, right? You want to promote on the biggest platform as possible, right? And that's basically what it is. So, anyhow, man, I genuinely appreciate y'all. Um, Al Heyman's on the clock, man, and I think that's it. It's no malice in this video, no nothing. I don't care at this point because I'm getting the fights I want. You know what I mean? We got Ugas out the way. Shout out to Ugas, man, a gentleman, class act, and he got everything he got. Ugas literally got everything he could get out of the 147-pound division. He lucked up on Manny Pacquiao, and he got Earl Spence. He got everything he could get out of it, man. So that's where I with it. Checks and balances, May 19th. Go pre-order. Go pre-order. It's gonna be an electrifying film, man, and I can't wait to share it with y'all. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace.